What's going on, guys? It's Luck Gaming, and today I'm bringing you some of the best teams in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for DP battles. So I'm just going to be giving you guys basically some of the best teams you can use right now, and tell you like what their abilities are, how to use them. And yeah, I think right now I will be going only over 3 teams, and I will be going very in depth on them. So yeah, if you guys could please leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you want more of these types of videos. So we're gonna get into it. So first off, we're gonna start with any fusion. You want to start with like base fusion. So you could do Gogeta, you could do Vegito, Gotenks Super Saiyan, or you can do uh, Kefla. So that's going to be like your first. So let's just use Super Saiyan Gogeta. So his base form, he has Wild Sense, which is an insanely overpowered move. He also has Here We Go, which gives you a nice little buff, attack buff, and super buff. So you can use that. He also has Super Kamehameha and Super Explosive Wave, and then his sparking is Big Bang. So you can use him, and then you can also transform into his Super Saiyan or his Super Saiyan Blue. Both of these have really good moves. He has instant transmission and Finish Shine. Finish Shine gives you a nice little boost for attack and defense. And then you could use his blue version when you're in the game. He has instant transmission and Stardust Barrier. Stardust Barrier is pretty OP, and his Stardust, it can block most attacks. He also has Stardust Blaster and Meteor Explosion. Meteor Explosion's a rush, and Stardust Blaster is a throwable Ki Blast. He also has Ultimate Kamehameha. So he's a pretty good pick for the team. Like I said, you can use most fusions that are 7 DP. You won't be able to use like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then same with like Gotenks. You can go up to 7 points because this team I'm going to pick for you guys is pretty well suited in all areas. He has high tension, which gives him full bars of ki, and then Victory Cannon and Galactic Donuts. Galactic Donuts is almost undodgeable, but we're gonna go with Super Gogeta in this, and then after that, you are going to pick Android 7 or Android 19, yeah. So he has False Courage, which gives him hyper armor, and then he also has Pump Up, which gives him attack boosts. He can drain ki and health if you grab. He also has Full Power Energy Wave, which is a Ki Blast, and High Power Rush, which is a rush. And then his ultimate is a Drain Life. So you drain life and ki from your opponent. So he's pretty good. He's only 4 DP. Now we're going to go into the next character. And you're going to use Tien, or Chaozu. Chaozu is pretty good. Telekinesis stuns the opponent, and then after image, you can dodge one attack with no problem. Dodon Ray is by far a very good move, almost completely undodgeable. And then Psychic Rock throw is another key type um, key type blast. And then he also has his ultimate, which is Farewell, Mr. Tien. He can which can one shot an opponent if they're 2 bars of health. But yeah, so that's going to be the second. And then, of course, we're going to go with the most OP Yajirobe. Yajirobe has Super Unyielding Spirit, which gives him his sparking mode instantly. And then Senzu Beans, which take a second to pop, and it gives you health. His Kimblam attack is unblockable. It's dodgeable, but it is unblockable. And then same with his Flash and Kill. Flash and Kill is not unblockable, but it's pretty high hit. And then his ultimate is a rush attack as well. And that's going to be your team right there. 15 DP. You have a wide variety. And like I said, you can switch any of these characters. So you could switch Gogeta for Vegito. You could switch for Gotenks, or you could do Kefla. It just depends on who you're better suited with. Personally, I'm better suited with Gogeta, but it is a very overpowered team, and it is very good. All of their moves are very diverse. Now we're going to go into the next team. So you're going to do Super Goku base. He's only 5 DP. It's a very diverse character. He has three transformations. Starting out, he has instant transmission, which is insanely overpowered if you know how to use it. All fired up, which gives him an attack boost. Super Kamehameha, Dragon Burst, and Spirit Bomb, which you guys already know. And then he has his transformations, which you start off in base and you transform. It just takes 1 or 2 skill points. Super Saiyan Goku has Wild Sense, all-encompassing powers, Super Kamehameha, Dragon Blast, Sonic Blast. And you can use all of his transformations. They're all pretty decent in the grand scheme of things, and that's going to be your first character. The second character is going to be Vegeta from Super. So the thing about this character pick is he's a Ki Blast attacker. He's pretty well versed. He has same amount of transformations as Goku, and most of his attacks are Ki Blasts, but I think 1 or 2 of them are Rush. Yeah. So his Super Saiyan is a Rush. He has a Rush. And then his Super Saiyan God has a Rush. And then if you transform to his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, if you use Limits I Break Them, it's basically his perfect Super Saiyan Blue. But yeah, that's going to be your second character. This one's going to be 3 characters only. And then you're going to go with base Broly Super. Now, Broly is insanely overpowered. He's a tank, and he has a very good moveset. His Going Berserk gets him an attack buff. His full power charge gets him full bars of ki. And then his gigantic crash is, I think, unblockable, but it's a very short dash. Same with his transformation to Super Saiyan. He has Howl, which gives him automatic sparking, and Saiyan Spirit, which gives him a nice little boost. Gigantic Cannon is nice, and Gigantic Rage is nice, and Gigantic Ball is unblockable. It is dodgeable, but it is unblockable. And then you have his final transformation, which is Wild Move and Untamed Instinct. And then Gigantic Cannon, Blast Meteor, and Gigantic Catastrophe. So you have, like I said, 2 transformations with him. He's a pretty well-versed character. This is going to be your second team that is very good in this game. And finally, we're going to go over the last team right now. Now, if you want to go for a big hitter team, big base team, we're going to go a little bit of a different direction. Very hard to stun this character unless you have a bigger character, and it is very good. So we're going to go with Broly Z. So I already went over the moves. I'm not doing it again, but he has 2 transformations, and his legendary Super Saiyan, Kakarot, gives him instant sparking mode, and it's very easy to get. It's only 3 skill points. So that's going to be our first character for this team. Like I said, this is a bigger hitter team, but it definitely does a lot of damage. Then we're going to do Broly Super. He has the movesets I said before, but he's very good. This is more of a legendary Super Saiyan team. And then we're going to go down into Kale. So Kale base form has full power charge, Going Berserk, resistant cannon, full power energy blast, and resistant blast. Not too bad, but you can also transform her into Super Saiyan Berserk. And she has Cry of Rage, Berserk of Rage, Gigantic Impact Throw, Gigantic Throw, Berserk Blaster. The movesets are really good. Berserk Rage gives you instant sparking. It's really nice. And then you have Super Saiyan Kale. This is the second transformation from Base Kale. Wild Sense is an insane move, like I said before. But yeah, these are going to be your big hitter team. And we will go over our last and final team. So the last and final team we're going to be going with is kind of a different route than what we've been doing before. It's definitely a more fighting set. You're gonna start off with Super Saiyan GT Goku. This is a 3-player team. He has Wild Sense, Full Power, Super Kamehameha, Full Power Energy Blast Volley, and Super Explosive Wave. His ultimate's very overpowered, and if you want, you can transform into Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. So that's going to be our first one. All of his transformations are very good. Super Saiyan 3 is very good. Um, so that's going to be our first one. Our second one is going to be Bardock. He has a very good attack. I forgot which moves, but I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 moves on his thing that are unblockable. He has Shockwave of Rebellion, which is a nice repellent if someone's getting in close. Saiyan Spirit, which gives you a nice boost of attack boosts. And then you have Riot Blaster, which is a key blast, and then Final Revenger as the final regular move. And then for his sparking mode, you have Final Spirit Cannon, which is almost unblockable. So the only way you can block it is if you dodge it, and it's pretty hard to dodge. So we'll go with him, and then we will go with Broly Z. Now, went over his moves, but I keep hitting on it. Once he gets to his legendary Super Saiyan, he cannot be dealt any stuns from keys. He can't be knocked back very far. Like his moveset is just very good. But yeah, these are gonna be your 3 teams or your 4 teams. These are some of the most overpowered teams that I've seen in DP battle. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment for more videos like this. Peace.